What up and welcome to Rama Screen YouTube channel, and here's my review of Netflix new series No Good Deed. Let's rock this. Okay, so when I found out that this new show was created by the same lady who gave us Dead to Me, I was like, I'm sold. Count me in. Because I was such a huge fan of Dead to Me. Well, the first couple of seasons were at least great. The final one, not so much. And now that I've already watched the entire 8 episodes of No Good Deed, what is my overall verdict? No Good Deed is okay. It's just okay. It's a pretty amusing, dark comedy series that's sufficiently funny and sufficiently intriguing and sufficiently emotional. The mystery is cleverly woven but not too sophisticated either, and the absurdity has a nice touch of relational and familial heartbreak. It's not what I would consider one of this year's best new shows, but it's nothing short of engaging and enthralling and fascinating. Created and showrun by Liz Feldman, in No Good Deed, when Lydia and Paul decide to move on from their empty nest to forge a new life, they list their gorgeous 1920s Spanish-style villa located in one of the most desirable neighborhoods in Los Angeles, and the real estate frenzy begins. Multiple families all race to buy what they believe to be their dream house, convinced it will fix all of their very different problems. But as Lydia and Paul know all too well, sometimes the home of your dreams can be a true nightmare. As they struggle to hide the dark and dangerous secrets that linger inside their longtime home, Paul and Lydia begin to realize that the only way they'll escape the past is to finally face it. Starring Linda Cardellini, Lisa Kudrow, Dennis Leary, Ray Romano, and Luke Wilson. It's interesting how something as mundane as selling a house could open up a Pandora box full of things that you don't want your partners to know about. So in that sense, No Good Deed is very much juicy. There's a lot of meaningful themes that this show tackles, from the loss of loved ones to betrayal to redemption. What's brilliant about Liz Feldman and her team of writers is that they approach it with a wink and witty humor that is there and ever present, but it doesn't, or it never minimizes the tragedy that still looms over the characters. This is a big cast ensemble featuring some of your beloved TV icons, some of whom Liz Feldman had previously collaborated with. The chemistry between all of them, especially Lisa Kudrow and Ray Romano, comes across as genuine and palpable and organic. Every one of these actors have impeccable comedic timing, while at the same time they also manage to be vulnerable and keep the audiences guessing. My favorite pairing, however, is Linda Cardellini and Luke Wilson. Linda in particular is a very underrated actress in my opinion. And in this one, she once again proves that when it comes to playing a manipulative yet tragic, complicated character, she is one of the best in the business. Still under the radar in terms of recognition and accolades, but Linda knocks it out of the park. Now, calling No Good Deed laugh out loud hilarious would be an exaggeration. It would be a bit much. But the razor-sharp dialogues are where the poignant moments truly lie. And Liz seems to like creating stories where the characters are on a higher income bracket. So despite some of them having economic difficulties, Liz's dark comedies such as this one rarely have a dark tone or a dark atmospheric vibe. It's mostly a clean-cut, brightly lit, color-rich, vibrant palette. The minor criticisms that I have involve the fact that because it's a big cast ensemble, some of the duos interested in buying the house have a less developed, less interesting narrative than the others. The show's twists and turns can also feel contrived and overly dramatic and too manufactured. And sometimes, in the show's attempt to mislead you and be silly about it, things would overlap and distract and get messy, which can take away from the show's otherwise grounded approach to its themes. So yeah, overall I give No Good Deed the rating of 3.5 out of 5. I'm not sure about it being Emmy worthy, But this is Liz Feldman once again doing a sharp exploration of a shared mutual grief. It's bittersweet and amusing.